Why do you deserve to be a part of Mission Fortnite? What do you bring to the table? We're making a forge. This is what happens when you're a bored college student on a Sunday night. This is the hall. Now follow me. This is the study room where lots of study takes place. No one's in here. Instruction, do not enter. Blanket. Incense is important, kids. Wheelchair. Oh wow. Very good work, ladies.
Textbooks finally being used. Oh wow. Alright, so we finished the top level. It's fine.
Shut up!
Hey.
Welcome to my house, baby, take control now. We can't even slow down, we don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house, play that music too loud. Show me what you do now, we don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. Morning comes and you know that you wanna stay.
Good. Not a fake smile though.
No, I'm kidding.
I'm putting that in the video.
Man, I love nuts. You know that this is gonna look like the worst time ever, right? So, the most embarrassing day of my life was in the 5th grade. There was like a pull-up bar in our playground, and since I'm frail, I, big shocker, couldn't do a pull-up. But so all of the weak kids just kind of hung on there as long as they could and like swung back and forth and would like time each other. And so, you know, I was getting like my record and I was hype. I was like, man, I've been on here for so long. And then all of a sudden, it happened. My hand slipped, I fell to the ground, nose first, onto the wood chips, and as someone who suffered from like constant nosebleeds, my nose was gushing blood. And so as me, I'm like, oh my god. And so, I don't know how the nurses heard like so quickly, but it was like in a movie. These girls came running out of the cafeteria doors, running through the blacktop into the playground, and she was like, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, I'm fine. And she was like, can you get up? And I was like, yeah, just like give me a minute. And she was like, get the wheelchair. So this other nurse runs out of the cafeteria with a wheelchair. I don't know if they had like walkie-talkies, like I don't know how they got that so quick, but she comes running with the wheelchair. And like in 5th grade, I was like pretty quiet, so I was shook. And so she was like, okay, get in the wheelchair. And I was like, no, like I can walk, like I promise you. And she was like, you said you couldn't get up immediately. Get in the wheelchair. And so I was like, okay. And so then she like wheels me out of the playground, which was wobbly as anything because it was just wood chips. And so then we get onto the blacktop and my entire grade is just chilling on the blacktop. They make them part like the Red Sea and everyone's just staring at me like, is that Danielle? And then they're like, yeah, she's in my class. And I was like, great. So I was just like kind of like this the entire time, like looked like I was like summoning the devil. And so then I went home because like that was embarrassing as anything. And then the next day I come into the cafeteria And everyone's like, oh my god, I'm so happy that you're okay. And I'm like, great, like, don't remind me what happened. And then this girl thought that I broke my nose. And I was like, no, I had a nosebleed. Then this other girl was like, I thought that you broke your leg. Why else would you need a wheelchair? And I was like, I don't know, I just had a nosebleed. Then this other girl was like, I prayed for you last night. And I was like, I just had a nosebleed. That was the most embarrassing day of my life. Go.
So basically in wrestling there was this really hot guy and I was like around his weight, so I was like, you want to be my partner for like drill and stuff? And then we were doing this move and I was like this and we were doing it and I was like, and then I go like this and I go into splits and I go